We're in the Bronx. Welcome to Yankee Stadium. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Detroit Tigers.
And now,
first pitch coming at you right after the break.
Detroit Tigers.
Just about set to go. And on the mound now, Casey Mize.
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Ready to go? Ian Happ up to hit.
The left fielder, Ian Happ.
A little bit high, and we are underway.
Ball.
And a strike in there. Happ lays off. That one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. Here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
So now here's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Squirts away a little bit.
No ball.
Got him. Wow.
That'll drive your coaching staff nuts. First you try to move up when it didn't roll that far away, but then trying to get back before they throw you out anyway, not going to go on your highlight reel.
2 out, space is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first.
He's out.
That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Welcome to Dodger Stadium. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers.
And now, please welcome your
And we'll be back with the first pitch right
Los
after this.
Angeles Dodgers.
Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Shohei Ohtani.
Leading off
Chris,
tonight
what should we
for
keep an
Detroit,
eye on here with
the
him?
third baseman,
It's always interesting to see how he
McKinstry.
utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Got him swinging. And there's one down. Here's Riley Green.
The left fielder, number 31, Riley Green.
Up and in, and that's ball one. Ohtani, a righty that throws with power. 30 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And there's a strike. Just missed. Out there to center, Pages. He hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting third,
2 down,
the
base
first
is
baseman,
empty.
Spencer
And next up for the Tigers,
Torkelson.
Spencer Torkelson. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ball one there.
That's in. Ball
Good
two.
fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
2 outs, base is empty. On to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Reese Olson.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's Mookie Betts. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still 0-2. Turns and fires to Betts. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
Tommy Edman now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering upstairs. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting
2
third,
outs, base
the
is
left
empty.
fielder,
And now
Teoscar
Teoscar Hernandez.
Hernandez.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
0-2's the count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, baseball from the big city, the house that Ruth built. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set, and on the mound in this one, Casey Mize.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Michael Harris II leading things off. Often takes a strike. And a breaking ball misses outside.
That's a ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. One away. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That one in the dirt. 1-0.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
Pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third. The
2 down, base is empty. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. And that skips in the dirt. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
And now 2-2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Spencer Schwellenbach.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. We'll elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
We go to the bottom of the first. And now, Zach McKinstry.
Zach McKinstry.
And there's a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 1 away.
Batting second.
Here's Riley
the
Green.
Left fielder, Riley Green.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, the
Two
first
outs,
baseman,
base is empty.
Spencer
And now the first baseman, Spencer
Torkelson.
Torkelson. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
First
No
two
balls,
hitters
2
get
strikes.
punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit
1
the ball
ball, 2
hard
strikes.
somewhere.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Braves,
All
the
set
first
for the
baseman,
start of the inning.
Matt
And now it's Atlanta's cleanup
Olson.
hitter, Matt Olson. Mize back to work. That one
1-0.
missed. Mize, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
In the dirt.
2-1.
And that's ball two. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting fifth, the third baseman,
Austin Riley at the plate. And that's in there at the knees.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off a Michael Walker fastball on his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, Boog.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Brian De La Cruz next up for the Braves. Oh, right to the backstop. No advance, though. Mize a move to first.
Hey,
Olson back on a dive. No score here in the second. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1-2 the count.
Way outside, straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So here's Murphy now.
The catcher, John Murphy.
First pitch
No, that
doesn't
missed.
find the zone.
1-0.
And another
No,
ball.
that's down. Ball.
He was
Yeah,
late
one.
there. Strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his
2-1.
arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And there's a ball.
3-1.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Full count.
Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Bottom half of inning
Leading up
number
for
2.
the Tigers,
Now here's the
the
Tigers
right
cleanup
fielder,
hitter,
Kerry
Kerry Carpenter.
Carpenter.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I think he was sitting off
0-1.
speed there.
And strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. In time.
That's an out.
And a drop third strike leads to the first out. And next is the designated hitter, Andy Ibanez. And that is cut on and missed.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kelnick. And puts the squeeze on that one. And a couple of quick outs. And next to hit for
Batting
Detroit,
fifth,
Colt
the
Keith.
second baseman, Colt Keith.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he threw that fastball
balls, 1
right
strike.
by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Swings through that one for strike 2.
He was
0-2.
really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
That one misses
1-2.
in the dirt. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And we're back
Leading
on to
off
the
for
3rd
Braves,
inning. Now the left fielder,
number
Jared
24,
Kelnick.
Jared Kelnick.
And he takes a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering
Ball.
misses down and away.
1-1.
And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Batting ninth, the
Here's
shortstop,
Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
The shortstop
1
takes the
strike.
ball. Top of the 3rd, no score. And that's in for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris
Now batting, the
II.
center
Went down
fielder,
on strikes his
Michael
first time through.
Harris.
Tap
1-0.
dances out of the way of that one.
Ball. 2-0. Hey-ha! Hit! 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 outs. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. As we go
Leading up
to the
for
last
the
of the
Tigers,
3rd.
the
Now
catcher,
here is
Dylan
Dylan Dingler.
Dingler.
And he'll step off and take the signs again. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Tigers, as you
0-1.
probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Ball to strike.
Ball.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
2-2's the count.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. And up next for Detroit, Trey Sweeney.
Trey Sweeney.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
You know, Boog, every
0-2.
team has a hitter's meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting
Here's
ninth,
the center fielder, Ryan Kreidler.
Kreidler.
And it stays fair.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the
Now
opposite
batting,
way.
third
Didn't get
baseman,
jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep,
Henry.
took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Digging in, Zach McKinstry. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And that drops in for a strike. Got him looking. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Atlanta,
New
the
inning
second
getting
baseman,
started.
Ozzie
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Fouled off left side.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're
1-1.
chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a miss.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are
1-2
swinging
the
at
count.
everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Fouled off. He was late. Here's the pitch to Ozuna.
1-1.
4th inning underway. No score. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He's now struck out 8 in a row.
Now batting.
And the batter now, Matt Olson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
And misses inside. That's down and in. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Draws the walk there.
I don't think you really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Third baseman.
Go ahead,
Austin
run on base. Here
Riley.
is Austin Riley. Struck out swinging his first time. That misses the zone.
Inside.
Ball 1. Olson off of first with 2 away. And that's in for a strike. Mize move to first.
No,
Olson dives back in safely. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Got him. Now it doesn't strikeouts for him in this one. Bottom 4, now the number 2 hitter, Riley Green.
The left fielder, Riley Green.
The other way, and foul ball. Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Now batting.
So digging in, Spencer Torkelson.
Torkelson.
Fought off foul. 1 out, base is empty. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that
Now
K brings him into
the
double
right fielder,
digits for the
Kerry
game. Next to hit, Kerry Carpenter. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. And we're back
Leading
at
off
the play. Brian
the
De La
right fielder,
Cruz.
Number 14, Brian De La Cruz.
Mize back to work. De La Cruz, 28 years old. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. Here's Sean Murphy.
That missed. That's a ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with
One
a
ball,
run
no
in.
strikes.
And we're at the top of the 5th. Shoots a line drive single into right center.
Now batting, The left fielder, Jared.
Here's Jared Kelenic. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. Murphy gets his lead at first with nobody out. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
This one in the air. Sweeney squeezes it, and there's one away. And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just
no, that
missed.
That's a ball.
Man at first, one away. And another ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Swing and a ball popped up. Keith sizes this one up, snags it for the second out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That is upstairs for ball 1. Mize a move to first. Murphy back in on a dive. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 1-2. That one
That's
missed.
2-2.
Ground ball right side to first. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Andy Ibanez. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0 balls, 1
so
strike.
far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
One and 2.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Ball 1, no strikes. Arcia. And makes the grab. And there are 2 down. And now here is Dylan Dingler. Struck out looking his first time. Swings through that one for strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
And 1 and
1 ball,
2.
2 strikes.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. In the dirt. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. The shortstop takes the ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the sixth. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Here's Marcell Ozuna. That's in there. That's strike one. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swings through that one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him swinging. Two down, base is empty. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
That one misses. And that's ball three.
Count is full.
Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side for the third time today. Well, we go bottom six. Here's the center fielder, Ryan Kreidler.
Ryan Kreidler.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And ball one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That missed by a lot. Yeah, that's ball two. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished both up and in just on the edge. That's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Now, Zach McKinstry, both two in this one.
McKinstry.
Misses again, 5 in a row.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Late on that fastball. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the sixth.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Albies. Off balance feet. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
He is safe. Check on the runner. McKinstry back on a dive.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly.
And a swing and a miss. And the whiffs just keep on coming. He's up to 14 now. So 2 down now. And here is Spencer Torkelson. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swung on, belted. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 1-1. Torkelson on his way to third as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now a chance for Kerry Carpenter. And a swing and a miss.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Center field. And the inning is over. And we're back. Here's Austin Riley.
The third baseman.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this.
Will Vest into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Will Vest.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Braves need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Brian De La Cruz next up for the Braves. He's already homered here in this one. Next offering is fouled back.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
One down, base is empty. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. No throw. He's safe at first.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Murphy up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. Strike 1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And that one fouled off. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Now the left fielder, Jared Kelnick. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. There's a strike.
1-1.
Chases that one upstairs.
When you throw a fastball by a guy
1-2,
like that,
count.
I imagine it's got to feel incredible.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the seventh.
Leading
Now
up
it's going to
for the
be
Tigers,
Andy
the designated
Ibanez.
hitter, Andy.
Notice how they're swinging too
Ibanez.
early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 48, Rafael Montero.
And that one
Down,
a
ball.
little below the knees. Ball one.
Well, these Tigers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive.
Yeehaw!
They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
That's the ball.
There's the strike. 95 of that one.
So those first pitch numbers
2-2.
tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And next up for the
Now
Tigers,
batting,
Colt
the second
Keith.
baseman, Colt Keith.
And that one fouled off. All tied up here at the bottom of the seventh. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's a base hit.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And he'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now Dylan Dingler
Yeehaw!
gets him to chase after that one.
No balls. One strike.
One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. And now 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little
1-2.
bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone. Trey
Now
Sweeney
batting,
up now
the
for the
shortstop,
Tigers.
Trey Sweeney.
And that is out of play. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
0-2.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Braves,
We go to
the
the eighth.
shortstop,
Here's the
Orlando
shortstop at the
Arcia.
plate. Orlando Arcia. Vest back to work. That one's in there. It's 0-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
0-2.
Got him! Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
The batter,
So up
the
next,
center fielder,
Michael Harris the second.
Hill.
0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch swinging.
Good late sink on that
0-1.
fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Smash that one through the...
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Grant Curter.
Tigers, number 48, Grant Curter.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Runner on the go. There's the ball.
That's the ball.
Throw to second. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That one misses, and it's 3-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Pickoff throw. Harris dives back in safely. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. This one in the air. McKinstry makes the grab, and there's two gone. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ozuna now at the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
One ball, one strike.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. In the air, right field. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. A run comes into the play. Here's Matt Olson down. And that's in for a strike. Runner at second, two down. Next pitch just misses. And the count 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Bottom of the eighth. And now the center fielder, Ryan Kreidler.
Ryan Kreidler. Now pitching for the Braves, number 52, Dylan Lee.
And that drops in for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
One ball, two strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 1-1.
Third baseman.
And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Zach McKinstry. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That misses the zone. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
Fastball is outside. Off the plate inside, and the count is 3-1.
3-1.
And the tying run is on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And the batter now, Riley Green. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Swings and misses. Strike one.
0-1.
Just
Outside
missed.
ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 2-1. And downstairs.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
We got a full count.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kelman settles under it. And there's 2 down. Spencer Torkelson, the next to hit.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far. Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gap. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Number 38. Here's Johnson.
Ball one there.
Ball.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is outside.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's a strikeout looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. We go to the 9th. Here comes Austin Riley.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
And a swing and a miss there.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 1 down. Base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. 1 for 3.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swings through that. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Set down on strikes. And he strikes out the side in the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
Now he steps off. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. And another ball. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2-1.
Swings and misses. Two and two now. One-run game, bottom 9. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. So now here's the DH, Andy Ibanez.
Andy Ibanez.
And that's down and away. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-0. And a swing and a miss.
It's amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Late on that fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one, and it's 3-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Just one out remaining for the Tigers.
The second baseman.
And now it's going to be Colt Keith. Outside, and it's 1-0. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swinging a foul out of play. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. The Tigers down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. In-time ball game, and the strikeout ends it.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each